Episode 1 of The Birds by Aristophanes, translated by Benjamin Hall Kennedy. This is a LibriVox recording. All LibriVox recordings are in the public domain. For more information or to volunteer, please visit LibriVox.org. Episode 1, Bird Entering.
Torotix, Torotix.
Nay, my friend, this very moment here is a bird approaching close.
Ay, by Jove! What bird, I wonder? 'Tis a peacock, I suppose.
Our obliging friend will tell us. What's this bird, sir? Kindly say.
'Tis not one of those accustomed sorts you're seeing every day, but a lake bird.
Oh, the beauty! What a brilliant tint of flame!
And a very proper colour, for flamingo is its name.
Hola, you, sir.
What d'ye bawl at?
Here's another coming now.
Yes, another bird, and holding an uncommon sight, I vow. Pray, sir, what is that absurd, delicate treading muse-seer bird?
Medus is its native title.
Medus? Heracles the king? Flying in without a camel? Could a Mede do such a thing?
Here's another bird that's taken to himself a crest again.
Hey, what's this by way of marvel? Are not you sole hoopoe, then? Have you got a double, please?
This is son of Philippus, son of Hoopo, I'm its grandsire. Like your own our titles run, Callias, son of Hipponicus, Hipponicus, Callias's son.
Callias, then, this bird you call. See how fast his feathers fall.
Yes, because he is a lordling, parasites his plumage clip, and the lady birds, moreover, all the little remnants strip.
Oh, Poseidon, here's another party-colored bird in sight. What's the title we're to give him?
Call him Gobbler, and you're right.
Gobbler, is there any known, save Cleonymus alone?
If Cleonymus we call him, ought he not his crest to lose?
Well, but whence arose this fashion of the birds, a crest to use? Were they to the double heat race?
No, good sir, they build their nests with a view to preservation, like the carrions up on crests.
O Poseidon, what a plaguy lot of birds are gathered here. Don't you see?
O King Apollo, what a cloud! Oh dear, oh dear! For they're flying now, no more can we see the entrance door.
Hither is a partridge coming, there a hazel hen is shown. Up on this side is a widgeon, up on that a halcyon.
What's the one we see behind her?
That one Razorbill's the name.
Razorbill's a bird, then?
Call it Sporgilius, 'twill be the same.
Here's an owl.
What's this you tell me? Who to Athens brought an owl?
Pie and turtle, lark and pigeon, goat-sucker and guinea fowl, hawk and falcon, cushat cuckoo, redshank redpoll come in view. Gannet, kestrel, diver, osprey, flycatcher, and woodchat too.
Merrily, merrily come the birds, merrily come the blackbirds all. What a twittering, what a fluttering, what variety of squall! Don't they threaten us? I fear so, sure with yawning beaks they blink, and on you and me are staring.
You are right, I really think.
Wee, where is he? Summoned me. In what region feedeth he?
Here I am long time expecting, from my friends I never flee.
Tay, tell me, pray, what today friendly word have you to say?
One that's safe and just and pleasant, and of public use you'll find. Here are two men come to see me, schemers both, of subtle mind.
Where? Which way? What do you say?
2 old men are come, I answer, hither from the Isle of Man, and they bring a business with them, solid, of enormous span.
Oh, you worst of all offenders, since I first began to feed, what do you tell me?
Don't be frightened.
What is this unfriendly deed?
I've received 2 men enamoured of a social league with you.
So you've really gone and done it?
I am very gladly too.
And are they now somewhere near us?
Yes, if I am near to you.
Alas, alas, betrayed are we, treated with impiety. He who was our friend who feeds near us in our common meads, all our ancient rules forsaking, all the oaths of birds is breaking, lures me to a treacherous place, sells me to an impious race, which was ever unto me bred in mortal enmity since it first began to be. But we shall proceed to reckon with the bird another day. For these 2 old men, I'd have them now the penal forfeit pay, and be torn in pieces by us.
There, all's up with us, you see.
Yes, and you alone must answer for our dire calamity. For what purposes did you lead me thence?
That you might follow me.
Nay, that I might cry my eyes out.
Pack of nonsense that about crying. How are you to do it when your eyes are once torn out?
Ho, forward, march! Advance the deadly warlike charge! Throw out both wings, and to outflank our front enlarge. Since the twain must weep and cry, and pasture to the beak supply, for nor shady mountain lair, nor the cloud that sails the air, nor any depth of hoary sea, may shelter them escaped from me. So let us delay no longer both our foes to tear and bite. Where's the general of division? Let him straight lead on our right.
'Tis the crisis. Whither wretched can I fly?
What, won't you stay?
To be torn in pieces by them?
Can you then invent a way to escape?
I know none.
Then I'll tell you how to manage it. We must make a standing fight and take some pots from out our kit.
And what good's a pot to do us?
This the owl will not molest.
But for those crook-taloned wretches.
Grasp the spit and let it rest in your front full firmly planted.
For the eyes what must be done?
Take a saucer or a platter out and tie it tightly on.
Oh, you cleverest of commanders, all your plan is well designed. In the art of engineering you've left Nicias far behind.
Elaloo, quick, march, present the beak, no moment for delay, haul 'em, tear 'em, spite 'em, flay 'em, striking first the pot away.
Vilest of the brute creation, tell me, would you slay and skin 2 men who have never harmed you, of my lady's tribe and kin?
Spare 'em, spare the wolves then. Can we punish a more hostile kind?
Hostile if they are by nature, yet they bear a friendly mind. And a thing they've come to teach us, we may to our profit find.
Can it be then to our profit any tale by these men told, any lesson of their teaching, foemen to my sires of old?
Much instruction do the wise gather from their enemies, good precautions, sure salvation, this from friends you never learn. But your foeman puts the screw on, and 'tis taught you to a turn. Foes, not friends, instructed nations, fortresses and fleets to make, and this lesson saves their children, homes and all they have at stake.
Well, indeed, in my opinion, giving audience to their speech may be useful to begin with, something wise a foe may teach.
Now their wrath they seem to slacken, so retire a step or 2.
What you said is common justice, and your thanks to me are due.
Ne'er on any other question have we been opposed to you.
They're more peaceful than before, so the pot and dishes lower. For the spear, I mean the spit, we must still be holding it, as we pace the encampment, peeping o'er the kettle's rim, and keeping good look out, we must not fly.
In what soil then, if we die, tell me, shall we buried lie?
Burial place for you and me shall the Keramakis be. Public funeral to secure, we shall the war office tell, fighting with the foe we fell in the battle of Birdpoor.
Next again your steps retrace, wheel into your former place, stooping there in hoplite fashion, ground your temper, next your passion, that by inquiry we may find whence come this pair, and with what mind. Sir Hoopoe, you I call, what ho?
What does your calling seek to know?
Who are these? Whence come they? Tell us.
Strangers they from clever Hellas.
To the birds, what fortune brings 'em?
Love of birds and bird life stings 'em. Dwellers with you they would be, ever of your company.
What's this story that you tell? What proposals do they make?
Incredible, incredible, far too large for ears to take.
Sees he then a chance of gaining any good by here remaining? Does he certainly confide, dwelling ever at my side, to overthrow any foe, any friend to defend?
He predicts for you and me some immense felicity, not by language to be taught, not to be conceived in thought. He will prove by reasons strong all these things to you belong, all that's here and all that's hither, all that's there and all that's thither.
What, is he a brain-sick fool?
Monstrous sensible and cool.
Has he learnt a trick or two?
Cutest fox I ever knew. Plans and precedents to shower, smooth as butter, fine as flour.
His proposals unto me bid him utter. Listening to the tale, you see, sets me all aflutter.
Now you and you this panoply take back, and hang it up, in prospect of good luck, within the kitchen by the plate-rack's side. And you, sir, make the statements which to hear I'd summoned these expound.
Not I, by Apollo, unless they make the covenant with me, which with his wife that ape the sword-right made, that they won't bite or worry me, in short, won't scratch my eyes out.
Good, I covenant.
Then swear it.
Well, I swear, if I am faithful, then by the votes of all the judges here, and all the spectators, the first prize be mine.
Accepted.
But if I transgress the oath, then by one judge's casting vote I win.
Oh yes, let every hoplite now take up his armour and go home again, and note our proclamations on the signboards.
At every time, on every side, man's crafty nature is descried. Yet freely speak your mind, for haply you may find some useful character in me, some mightier faculty, to which my witless thoughts ne'er travelled, by your acuter sense unravelled. Such vantage ground if you have found, unto the public ear the case expound. Since all of good you gain for me our common property shall be, so whatever be the thing you with full conviction bring, let it now be boldly spoken, for our truce will not be broken.
My mind, be sure, is eagerly at work, e'en now indeed, when ready leavened argument the time is come to need. Ho, boy, a crown, and here, some slave, bring water quick, my hands to lave.
Is there a dinner in the wind, or what are we to have?
No, but I've long desired to speak a big well-fattened word, by which the nation here may feel its spirit deeply stirred. So sorrowful am I for you, who anciently were kings.
We kings? Of what?
Indeed you were, of all existing things. Of me, my friend here, Jove himself. Ere Cronus was, ye were, before the Titan brood and earth.
And earth?
'Tis true, I swear.
I never heard, so help me Jove, a word of this before.
You're such a dull, incurious lot, unread in Aesop's lore, whose story says the lark was born first of the feathered choir, before the earth. Then came a cold and carried off his sire. Earth was not, 5 days lay the old bird untombed. At last the sun buried the father in his head, since other grave was none.
The father of the lark lies dead, I understand, at Berryhead.
If then before the gods they were, and earlier than the earth, is not the kingdom theirs of right by eldership of birth?
True, by Apollo. So resolve henceforth, a beak to rear. The sceptre soon will Jove restore unto the woodpecker.
There's ample proof that birds, not gods, of yore were lords of men, and kings. First I'll produce the cock, who ruled the Persians then, ere aught was of Darius or of Megabazus heard, and still from that archaic rule he's called the Persian bird.
Like the great king he therefore struts, and on his head full dressed, alone of all the birds he wears erect the turban crest.
So strong was he, so mighty then, so big, that to this hour, when he his matin alto sings in memory of that power, smiths, potters, tanners, cordwainers, tradesfolk of every guild, corn factors, bathing men, and such as frame the lyre and shield, spring up to work. Some get them dressed ere night is o'er to start.
Ask me to give that evidence. I know it to my smart. I lost a cloak of Phrygian wool all through that bird, I did. For to a baby's naming feast being in the city bid, I drank a rouse and dozed awhile, then crew this cock ere yet the rest had supped. I surely thought 'twas morn, and off I set to Halimus. But scarce I'd poked my nose beyond the wall, a footpad's bludgeon smote my back. I fell and tried to bawl, but ere I could so much as moan, my cloak was slipped, my robber flown.
Ay, and a kite was ruling then the Hellenes and was king.
The Hellenist?
Yes, and in his reign it first became the thing to drop a reverence to the kites.
By Bacchus 'twas my fate, spying a kite to make my bow. Then tossing back my pate, down the red lane my money went, and I was forced to drag back to my home, all supperless and sad, an empty bag.
In Egypt and Phoenicia too a cuckoo filled the throne, and when the cuckoo cried cuckoo, Phoenicians every one, the wheat and barley in the fields would reap with might and main.
I truly thence the saw, cuckoo, ye cripples, to the plain.
So mighty was their sway that if in some Hellenic town a king, as Agamemnon or his brother, wore the crown, a bird upon their scepters sat, the many bribes to share.
Well, this I never heard before, so I could only stare, when in the tragedies came forth some Priam, bird in hand, that stood near base Lysacrates, and all his bribery scanned.
What strikes me most, the present Zeus a bird, an eagle, wears upon his statue's head as king, an owl his daughter bears. Apollo has a little hawk, as a mere serving man.
Right, by Demeter, and now what's the reason of the plan?
That when a sacrificer puts, according to our use, the entrails in the hand, these birds may take them before Zeus. No man would then swear by a god, but all men by the birds, and Lampon still adjures the goose to back his cheating words. Once, you see, you were high in place, once a great and holy race, holy and great by all men deemed, now as the merest jacks esteemed. If in their temples you now alight, they pelt you like any bedlamite, and the cunning fowlers for you set snare and springe, twig, trap, gin, cage, and net. Then they catch and sell you by the score, and the buyers feel and pinch you sore, till at last, when comes the sad decree, they don't even roast you decently, but the grated cheese they first prepare, adding silphium, oil, and vinegar, and they rub in these with cruel care. Then a sauce they heat that's rich and sweet, and drench you with it like dry dog's meat.
By far, O man, alas, by far, these tales of all most cruel are, which to mine ears you bring, and from me tears you wring. For those my coward sires who could thus, in my babyhood, abandon mighty privileges, set down from old ancestral ages. But as you're come by heaven's decree, and happy chance a saviour unto me, my nestlings and myself I give in your protectorate to live. Forthwith then teach us what to do, since life's not worth the name, unless by fair means or by foul our kingdom we reclaim.
First then I teach that of the birds one city you shall found, and next that all this atmosphere that circles you around, and all the ways that intervene the earth and sky between, with huge baked bricks like Babylon be walled about by you.
O Gog and Magog, what a town! How terrible to view!
When this has gained its perfect height, reclaim from Zeus the sway, and if he won't knock under straight, but still returns a nay, announce to him a sacred war, and notify the gods they must not pass as heretofore through your august abodes, according of their Similes, Alcmenas, and the rest. Such contraband amours shall now most strictly be suppressed. To men you'll also send a bird as herald with these words: henceforth, as birds are reigning, you must sacrifice to birds, and to the gods in second rank, whereto must be assigned, for every god a proper bird, the fittest you can find. Aphrodite's sacrifice crumpets for the coot implies. If a sheep Poseidon gain, wheat corn let the duck obtain. Comes for Heracles a treat, honey cakes the gull must eat. If King Zeus a ram delight, we've our kingbird, who, by right, Zeus himself preceding, can claim a slaughtered gnat from man.
Slaughtered gnat, charming that. Let him thunder now, great Zan.
But how shall we to human gaze appear as gods instead of jays, flying about and wearing wings?
All nonsense. Hermes flies, god as he is, and wings are worn by countless deities. Lo, victory soars on golden wings, and Eros too, by Jove, and Hera likewise, Homer says, went like a trembling dove. And when it thunders, does not Zeus the winged lightning on us loose?
But if mere ciphers we shall seem to unenlightened men, Olympians only count as gods?
A cloud of sparrows then, and grain devourers off the land shall all their seed corn eat. Then let Demeter, when they starve, dole out to them her wheat.
She never will, so help me Zeus. You'll see her making some excuse.
Again the ravens may tear out, if thus it must be tried, the eyes of all their ploughing kine and all their sheep beside. Then let Apollo heal, if he's as rich in science as in fees.
Pray till I've sold my little team of bullocks twain. Don't try the scheme.
But if they deem you God, you Life, you Earth, you Cronus, you Poseidon, they shall have all goods.
Just mention one or two.
First, locusts shall not feed upon their vine shoots, but this pest shall by a single troop of owls and falcons be suppressed. Next, on their figs at no time shall the nits and maggots prey. One flight of thrushes shall pick out and clear them all away.
But wealth which men so dearly love, whence are we to bestow?
When they consult, these birds to them the paying mines will show, and all the profitable marts they'll mention to the seer, so that no captain will be lost.
None lost? Let that appear.
When about sailing men consult, some bird will still explain, don't sail at present, there'll be a storm. Sail now, 'tis certain gain.
A bark I buy, command a crew. I won't stay dawdling here with you.
They'll show them too the hidden coins which men of old laid down. They know them all, a saying 'tis familiar to the town. My treasure, where it lies interred, none knows unless it be some bird.
I sell my bark, a spade I buy, and grubbing up the gutters try.
But how are we to give them health, which with the gods doth dwell?
Good fortune, is not that good health?
Yes, all the world can tell. When a man's doing very ill, he can't be very well.
But how shall they attain old age, a pure Olympian privilege? Must they decrease in childhood?
No, by Jove, dismiss your fears. They'll get a bonus from the birds of full 300 years.
Who'll give them to the birds?
Who give? Themselves. Why, don't you know? 5 generations of mankind exists the chattering crow.
Hurrah, hurrah, better by far than Zeus for us these bird kings are.
True indeed, for there'll be no need temples of stone for these to rear. Golden doors will be useless gear. Under the holms and holly trees they'll be hopping and dwelling at ease. Place for the statelier birds we'll find in the boughs of an olive shrine. Unto Delphi or Ammon's fane carrying victims will be vain. If in arbute and olive shade plates of barley and wheat be laid, stretching our hands we'll ask in prayer of their blessings an ample share. All we seek we are sure to gain, just for tossing a little grain.
Old man, of late my bitterest foe, but now my dearest friend, your guidance will I nevermore forsake unto the end. Elated by your words I swear, and threateningly declare, if you will covenant on your part, with just sincere religious heart, to march against the gods with me, allied in perfect harmony, not very long the powers divine shall grasp the sceptre that is mine. All the work where strength is needed be to us assigned, while to you shall be committed all requiring mind.
Now let me tell you there's no further time to nod and shilly-shally Nicaeus light, but something must be done forthwith. First enter and view my nest, my straws and stock of firewood, and let us know your names.
An easy matter. My name is Pythagoras, and my friends Euelpides of Creo.
Welcome both.
We thank you.
Enter in then.
Certainly. Pray take and introduce us.
Forward then.
Yet something strikes me. Just come back a while. Let's see. Please tell us, how will he and I, non-flyers, live on terms with you that fly?
Quite well.
Nay, pause a while. In Aesop's fables there is an ancient story of the fox, how bad a lodger once it found the eagle.
Pluck up your spirits. There's a certain root which, when you've eaten, you'll at once have wings.
Then let us enter in. Ho, Xanthias and Manodorus, take the baggage up.
Sir, with you a word or two.
What?
Let these men lunch with you bravely, but the musical, most melodious nightingale summon forth, and let her stay here a while with us to play.
Pray, sir, refuse not. Speak a friendly word, and from the rush brake fetch the little bird.
Yes, bring her hither. Let our suit prevail, that we too may behold the nightingale.
If both desire, I must out procnate and be presented to the strangers here.
The nightingale enters from the bush.
Wide-honoured Zeus, a charming birdie this, so beautiful, so fair, so tender 'tis, and wearing heaps of gold like some young miss.
I want to kiss her.
That's a maddish freak. She's got a pair of scissors for a beak.
From her noddle I shall peel the shell, as from an egg, and kiss her very well.
Come, let's be moving.
Lead the way, my friend, and may good fortune still our steps attend.
Exeunt Huppo, Pythagoras, Euripides, and slaves. End of episode 1.